So y'all know when, life just isn't going your way, you getting beat up, maybe you just got fired from your job, maybe you just, got out of a relationship, got broken up with, got your heart broken, maybe you just, I don't know, maybe you just thinking negative, maybe you just in that cycle of anxiety, depression, not feeling good, and just have this negative loop of negative thoughts that kind of try to perpetuate themselves ongoing throughout your day. Man, you're not good enough, you can't do this, you got the job, that you lost your job, so that means you're not good. You got broke up with, that means you're not worthy, that means you're not valuable. You got rejected by your friends, they wanted to not treat you the way that you felt like you wanted to be treated. You're just not feeling good, right? That's what we're talking about in this video. How to stop that, how to stop the negative cycle, flip it around, turn it upside down, and get you back on the track to who you supposed to be, who God designed you to be. Because first of all, that's not who you designed to be. That's what we got to understand. But with that understanding of that's not who you're designed to be, that's not who God designed you to be, let's go ahead and hop into the first step. So the first step to stop that negative cycle is to stop focusing on it. Like I said, usually when we get into this negative loop, it happens with one event. It happens with one experience that happens in our life, and then we focus on that one experience, and then we start a whole negative spiral, a negative loop, and then that negative loop, that negative spiral produces negative feelings. Now you feeling bad, now you taking bad actions, now you done cuss somebody out at work because something pissed you off earlier in the day, and now the person at work got mad at you, not y'all arguing. Now that done messed up your state even more. So you see how I could just easily turn into a negative loop, a negative cycle. So the first thing we want to do to break that, to stop that, to get right back on the path of who you're supposed to be, is to stop focusing on it. And that leads me into the second step, which is to define what you want. Define what you want in this area. So usually, I like to keep life simple, right? Usually there's three big areas of life that, have a big factor on our happiness, on our emotional state, right? And those three areas are usually wealth, health, and relationships. So usually when, we have a high priority, high importance on something, if that event is correlated to our wealth, health, and relationships getting diminished, then that's what usually stems this cycle of negative thoughts and starts to create a pattern of a negative, thought loop, right? So first, when it comes to, dropping it, we need to then define what we want. So let's say you lost your job. Okay, boom. Instead of focusing on, man, I lost my job, what am I gonna do? Man, how I'm gonna make money? Man, if I don't make no money, then what happens if I lose the apartment? Man, if I lose the apartment, I'm gonna have to go back to my mama crib. If I have to go back to my mama crib, I gotta hear her mouth. And then we just, we just go in the cycle, right? Let me go ahead and sit down. This where the vig is real. So we just sometimes, continue that negative cycle, right? So how about instead, as soon as the event happens, you digest the event, usually you're gonna have some type of emotional reaction, to be more present, to be able to flip your awareness from getting off the event and letting it go to getting more aware of what you do want. That requires a level of awareness, that requires a level of being conscious into your emotional state, how you're feeling, and consciously deciding to shift your awareness to defining what you want. And when it comes to defining what you want to be super, super, super specific. Not only specific, but make the goal. So you want to have clarity behind the goal, because clarity is power. But you also want to make it big enough to where it can motivate you to take action. There's a lot of reasons people don't take action. Is one, because they don't believe it's possible, or two, the goal is not big enough. Now, if you don't believe it's possible, you need to work on your belief system. Understand who God made you to be, because that's intrinsically your beliefs. You're a limitless creator. It's easy to believe that you can go create an abundant life. So I encourage you all to work on your beliefs. Maybe I'll do a video on that here shortly. But let's say you already have the belief system in check and you just need, a recalibration of where we're going. Maybe you just need a little clarity. And that's what you need to do, is define a big enough goal that's going to go ahead and motivate you to, want to pursue it, and realize that if I did pursue this, if this goal did happen, how that would make you feel, and identify with that state, identify with that feeling state. And what this is going to do is going to automatically start shifting you from that negative thinking loop, that negative cycle, the depression or anxiety moment that you're in. And it's going to get you immediately focused and aligned on what I want to create, what I want to do, defining what I want out of my life, as opposed to focusing on all the reasons why you can't have it, all the reasons why it's going bad. Well, I just lost my job. How I'm supposed to, hit the goal? Don't focus on that, because where focus goes, energy flows. And as soon as you start to focus on something positive, just like the negative loop happened, a positive loop will happen where, now, boom, okay, I'm thinking about, how I just made the example with the negative loop, right? You was thinking about, you lost your job, boom, I might have to move my mama crib, boom, I don't want to hear her mouth, all this stuff, right? But let's say you focus on the positive, boom, okay, I'm gonna make $10,000 a month. You define that, it's gonna happen. You set it in stone. What I speak shall create, because I'm a God of my reality. I'm conscious of my reality. I'm, made in God's image, and that's how I create. I speak things into existence. So you go ahead and you speak that, right? And you define it. Now your brain, the beautiful brain that God gave you, can start to go to work on how to create that in your life. Boom, next thing you know, you get a thought, okay, well, in order to do this, I need to go do some research on how, maybe I need to put in some job applications. I need to do some research on a business. Man, I can't do my best work, my best research in the crib. Let me go to the library. Boom, you go to the library, you walk in, you meet somebody, the brain start to work in a way to where it connects the dots with your current reality based on what you're thinking. This is all manifestation is. This is all law of attraction, law of assumption, all these different things on, basically what the Bible says, what you reap, you shall sow. Whatever's in here, you're going to sow in your reality. So, the brain is going to automatically start to do these things, and then you're only focused. Now, here's the third part, and this is the most crucial, because this is what, what you do once you have the definitive goal in your mind. You want to take that goal, drop that as well. It's already done. I don't want you to focus on the goal. I don't want you to focus on how it's going to happen, when it's going to happen, looking for the signs of it happen, checking your bank account all the time. I don't want you to do that. I want you to solely focus on creating a healthy routine for yourself, creating healthy habits, healthy thoughts, and a healthy routine for yourself. So this could be as simple as going to get your gallon of water that you're supposed to drink. This could be as simple as taking a walk around the block when you're supposed to take it. This could be as simple as picking up the book when you're supposed to read more. This could be as simple as hitting the gym because you're supposed to hit the gym. This could be as simple as doing meditation for 5 minutes because you're supposed to meditate more. This could be as simple as taking out a journal, writing a page of your thoughts because you're supposed to journal your thoughts out. Because what this does, becoming a healthier version of yourself. And if you don't know what healthy habits is, bro, I just gave you like 7, but Google is free. AI, the tools of that are free. You could just easily find out this information if you're truly committed to making a goal. So that's why step 2 is so important, is to determine and define exactly what you want, commit to making it happen, and view it as already done, then dropping it. But again, what being in a healthy routine does is it improves your emotional state. Because when you eating Cheetos, when you drinking pop, when you laying up in the crib, when you ain't seen sunlight in 3 days, when you just not being healthy, you're not gonna feel good. And the way that the world works, again, is based off how we feel, that produces the thoughts, which then transcends into our actions. So you can basically say that what we think and what we feel determines what we do. We think we have conscious control of what we do every day. The only true thing that we have conscious control over is our thoughts, what we're thinking. So if we could change what we think and therefore start to change our actions and what we start to do in the world, aka creating healthier habits to feel better, now you got your thought process, your feeling state, and your actions all in alignment of the person that you want to become, who can accomplish this goal that we defined in step number 2. You want to think and feel as the version that has already accomplished that. because you already defined that it's going to be done. So if you're saying, hey, I'm going to make this amount of money per month, well, what type of person do I need to be to make that type of money per month? Boom. Okay, well, let me go do those type of healthy habits to become that type of person. You're going to naturally start to feel better, and you'll notice that as you feel better, you make better decisions. You take more action. You go and get the healthy smoothie as opposed to, the Popeyes chicken 4-pack or whatever they got nowadays, So you start to make those healthier decisions, and healthier decisions is obvious going to lead to healthier and better results for you in your life. So again, just to recap, first, drop the negative story, drop whatever happened, drop the negative experience. It don't matter no more. Define what you want next. Define where you're going. Define, this is where I want, this is where I'm going. It's said and done. I'm committed to it. It's over. Drop that as well, and put all your focus on becoming a healthier individual. All your focus on healthier habits. All your focus on feeling better within yourself, improving your emotional state. And that's what's going to produce the better actions of your life naturally, automatically. You start to think better, you start to feel better, you start to take better actions, and next thing you know, you would effortlessly attract whatever you defined into your life. I hope that makes sense. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you liked the video, like the video. Comment below what you want to see next. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. I appreciate all my new subscribers. Thank y'all for tapping in. Thank y'all for commenting. I hope this helps somebody out there. And yeah, we'll catch all of y'all in the next one. Peace.